nestled in the Rocky Mountains, Folsom Field in Boulder. It's the Baylor Bears and the Colorado Buffaloes. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
Nestled into the gorgeous mountains in Boulder, Colorado, Folsom Field is a spectacular viewing venue for college football. The new coach has it rocking and rolling. Folsom Field continues to build on their tradition of the Buffaloes football team. Back to you.
We'll keep an eye on that, Holly. The Buffaloes headed toward the ball, and we're ready for action. He'll start the return inside his 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Way to pass. Grabbed behind the line. It's Morris. Could not make his way to the corner.
Really good job by the defense being disciplined. They sneak the running back out. You see it. Keep outside leverage and go make us tackle in space on a guy that's used to breaking tackles, used to making plays.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Back to pass, it's Lagway. A little release to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
This offense is going to try and stretch the field vertically and horizontally. They did their throwing it to their running back, but the defense, they were in perfect position to make that play for no gain.
Lagway will try to get it from the gun on third down. Unloads to the wideout. Complete to the left. Nice job to get it past the sticks, and they get him down at the 35.
Well, you love to see this on the first drive of the game, right? Third down, go back to the old faithful, the slant pass, something you put in on day one install back in spring practice. Executed perfectly, keep this drive alive.
The Bears will line it up on 1st and 10. Looking for room, it's Morris.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Lagway on the play action. He wants to go deep. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick.
Well, the defense came into this game, guys, knowing that they were going to be tested with the offense throwing it vertically down the field. You saw it right there on the opening drive. They were ready for it. Great job locating the ball and getting the INT.
Running inside, it's Taylor. They knock him down, but not before he gets it out to the 21-yard line. Pick up a 4.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Well, it's first down and the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back. Right
back to the well. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Buffaloes will hustle to the line. Third down from the gun, Lewis. He'll take the deep shot. He's got it down the right side. That's where they'll mark him down, but what a play there to pick up a first down.
Well, that's a nice job on third down there. They come into this game as the underdog, obviously, but you got to love the way they've started this one, David. Defense gets a takeaway on the opening possession. Now your first third down offensively, you're able to move the sticks. Really seems like this team is focused and dialed in.
And something good happening early in this football game gives you the momentum. As the underdog, you want to see those good plays early, right? To believe that everybody on the sideline now knows they got some juice, things going the right way. Let's see if they can keep this momentum going on offense.
Motion from the wide receiver.
Well, I love the aggressive nature of the defense on that play. Everybody playing with eye discipline. They saw the pre-snap motion. They knew who had the football. And you saw guys play with excellent instinct, running downhill and making a tackle.
It'll be third and long. From the gun on third down, Lewis. Got the back over the middle. He ended up losing yardage on the play, and that'll bring up fourth down. Guys, look at this. I'm surprised. They're going to gamble and go for it here on fourth down. Fourth down, Lewis. Throws to the wideout. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. The decision to go for it does not pan out.
And what a job by this defense. Early in the game, you want to set the tone. You want to set your offense up as much as you can. And here in the first half now, giving the ball back to them on their side of the field, shutting the fourth down conversion down, sending a message to this offense.
That is a big win for this defense as they were right there as soon as he got the ball. It's been a defensive battle through the first period, and the stats tell that tale. Both sides trying to find a little rhythm and efficiency and move the ball some here as we start the second quarter. The Bears trying to find their way forward after the big loss on the last play. Flagway wants to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have squeezed it.
Well, the defense got really lucky there. I don't know if there was a coverage bust or what. There is no way that receiver should have been that wide open. Lucky for the defense, though, he puts it on the ground.
They've got to come up with a big play on this third and long. From the gun on third down, Lagway. They get to him as he throws. He got loose, almost housed it, finally dragged down at the 32.
And those long shots, man, I tell you what, it takes a little bit longer to develop. So as a quarterback, you know you got to buy a little bit of time. Mad respect, man. Hanging in there, knowing he's going to get hit, but still making the big play down the field.
And the Bears with the 1st and 10. Motion from the wideout. Lagway. Can't make the catch. It's incomplete, and that drop might have cost him a big play on first down.
Well, that looked like it was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Play fake, Lagway. Fires to the wideout. Good route on the comeback, and he makes the catch. He goes out of bounds after the big play, but there is a penalty marker on the field. Let's see what that one's about. A first down for the offense. Running the red zone, it's Morris. Got some room, entered to the goal line. And he's in, pounded his way in for the score. Touchdown, Baylor!
And I like the running back's vision. He sees the hole, explodes through it. He knows where the goal line is, gets in the end zone, gets 6.
Getting set for the extra point after putting the scoreboard to work for the first time. And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays, and they finished it off with a 14-yard run for the score. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Colorado has the ball back, and the Buffaloes hoping to put their team in prime position on offense. They're trying to put anything together to get that goose egg off the scoreboard down 7-0. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
It's going to be important this offensive line is able to get a little bit of push. Just got to give this guy an inch, a little crease, and he can make yards for you.
Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Lewis. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. Not able to get loose on the return, but what a play to put his team in business at the 33. They've got a little time here to put together a productive drive late in the half. Looking for space, it's Morris.
Man, when I can run the football like that on first down and create 2nd and inches and stay way ahead of the sticks and be in a position now where I can throw the football or run, I will have a lot of success on the offensive side of the football.
And the Bears have a lot of options on 2nd and inches. Throwing, Lagway. Grab near the marker, it's Morris. And they wrap him up, but not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down. We've reached the 2-minute timeout. We've got a tight one, and they'll try to build on the lead before going to the locker room. From the 17-yard line, threatening to score on 1st and 10. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Looking to pass, it's Lagway. He's got him in the flat. Runs through a man, and he might have some space. They'll get it down to the 8-yard line on that throw and catch, and the defense is backed up against the wall. Just keep giving him the easy catches until they do something to stop it.
Yeah, you're going to dictate to the defense. You're going to make the defense cover him up, and then obviously it leaves the middle of the field a little bit more wide open for receiver, for a tight end. So QB keeps making the right decision, getting the ball to running back, and he's making plays.
The give. Stop behind the line, he'll lose a yard.
And that's how you respond as a defense, man. You give up 9 yards on first down. 2nd down, man, they bring some pressure. They are in the backfield fast, and they make the tackle for a loss and completely flip the script. Almost a guaranteed first down on 2nd down, and now maybe even put them in a passing situation on 3rd down.
Well, the running back did a nice job there, keeping his feet moving. He was able to drag some defenders with him to get that first down.
The Bears trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. Here's Lagway to pass. Backs looking for the goal line. Touchdown, Bears! Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
You know, there's so many coaches out there in two-minute situations at the end of the half with a lead that'll just be happy taking the lead into halftime. This guy's staying aggressive, though. Pedal to the metal, David, and you saw it paid off there for the touchdown.
Yeah, and let's finish this half now. And now we got a nice lead. Built a little bit of a lead, but the defense has to go back out there. There's still a little bit of time, so get that stop to keep that momentum you just got, and everybody will be jacked up at halftime.
Number 98, set to kick it away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll get a chance to work on that hurry-up offense here in the final minute of the first half.
Here we go, ready, go!
Here's Lewis to throw. That's caught. It's Taylor. They'll spot the ball at the 34 as he goes out of bounds right there. And the Buffaloes with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. They'll move the wide receiver.
Ready, go!
Lewis to throw. Pucks it out of the air. He steps out of bounds, but he's got a first down on the play.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up so they can double team him, put him in the slot, put him out wide. Either way, find this guy early and often.
Ready, go!
Looking to throw on first down. Slips away. Steps away. Can't find a man, and he'll be knocked down at the 40. The Buffaloes calling their first timeout. They'll have 2 left to work with before the half.
Well, the quarterback was trying to do his best. He did a great job shaking a few defenders, but ultimately it was that pursuit by the defense that got home.
So now it's second and long. Throwing. Lewis unloads to the wideout. Fires it incomplete.
And with that incompletion, man, this crowd, I don't know that they are really happy about what's going on. I mean, already built a deficit, and they don't have a lot to cheer about. They got to get some kind of rhythm, something going on this offense to ignite this fan base.
Lewis from the gun on third down. He'll take a deep shot here. Makes a grab for big play. What a play to get it inside the red zone, and they are set up at the 17. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. Touchdown, Colorado! They wanted to finish, and that they did on that possession.
And finally, the offense strikes, man. Puts a drive together, gets points right at the end of the first half. Kudos to their defense keeping them in it. Now you got some momentum. Figure some things out at halftime. Right back in this ballgame.
On to attempt the try. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. So that was a 6-play, 75-yard drive. And the score comes on a 17-yard throw for the touchdown. Here he comes from inside his own 5. And he did a good job bobbing and weaving and finding a little bit of running room on that return. Enough time to get off a play before we head to halftime. Might be calling a hot route. Flagway wants to throw. Fires to the wideout. And it goes through his hands. Oh, he had an explosive play right there for the taking, but couldn't reel it in.
Man, if you're going to win games, you have got to hit on the home run type plays, and that was a great opportunity right there. The receiver has got to be able to look that football in and make the catch.
They'll have just enough time to get one more snap before the half. Give to the single back. They'll knock him down, and that'll take us to halftime. The Bears will kick it off to start the second half. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Buffs offense ready to begin this drive. Tight game as we start the third quarter, and we'll see what type of adjustments they made at halftime.
And getting the ball first here, I think, is such a big deal. Like, I get the first chance to make a statement, to make the adjustments, to create some momentum for my squad right here in the third quarter.
Yeah, I think it's so important for this offense to set the tone here early in the second half, to get a nice drive going, build that confidence, and get your defense ready to come on out, get a stop, and change the complexity of this game.
They'll mark him down at the 40 after ripping off 10. The Buffaloes come to the line in the hurry-up.
I don't know if this defense knows what just hit them because they gave up the completion, they gave up a first down, and now here's the offense back up at the line of scrimmage again, going tempo.
Lewis. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
All right, for this offensive line now, you've got to gear up. You've got to really start to hone in, understand that if you don't start playing better and you don't start giving this quarterback time, trailing in the second half, needing to throw, you're not going to have a chance to win.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Wants to throw again. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete.
Well, that's one the offense would love to have back. That's a play they practice over and over and over. They feel like they can run that play in their sleep, not able to connect there.
They've got some work to do on this third and long from the 40.
Here we go, ready, go!
To the air again, Lewis. Throws to the wideout. He's got an open man. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line. And the Buffaloes look to keep this drive humming. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy's going to break. You know he's a stud. You're going to feed him, especially on these third down situations.
Here's Lewis to throw. Caught in the backfield, it's Taylor. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. A little less room to work with now as the ball's at the 28, and it's third and long. On the gun on third down, Lewis. And it's incomplete on third down.
I want to give a shout out to the defense there on third down, doing a really nice job disguising their coverage because it looked like they confused the quarterback on third down. Really nice job getting back into that zone and making sure that ball falls incomplete.
It's 4th down and 6, and they'll try to convert. DB's locked up tight on the receivers. Pressure coming. Hit as he throws. Complete in the middle. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. Throwing, Lewis. Here's the pressure, and down he goes.
That's so frustrating when you get in a first and goal situation. The next thing you know, you're backed up. You're not even in the red zone anymore. Offenses have to be able to respond. You got to understand, I'm going to get negative plays. What's next? What do I got on the sheet that I know I'm going to call, get this back, and get in the end zone?
Under fire. Blasted as he lets it go. Fires a bullet. Now it's picked off. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Their own end zone nipping at their heels as they start this drive from their own 2. Takes the handoff. It's Morris. He's going to lose a yard on that one.
Yeah, on offense, this is a tough place to run the football. Back in your own end, the defense is expecting you to do it, and that's why they're loading the box. This is a great opportunity to take a shot down the sideline to your best wide receiver in a one-on-one situation.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. Flagway. It's caught downfield. Gets it out to the 16-yard line, and it'll be a first down.
When you can run routes like this big guy, you can line him up in the slot. You can give him some extra space to work and just let him find the open holes over the middle of the field. It's a good idea to line him up in different spots to help him out, but he's a big part of this passing game. You saw why there.
Gliding to the right, still trying to make a play. Breaks into the open. Building momentum, picking up a chunk of yardage, moving the chains out to the 34. And the Bears will snap it on 1st and 10. Looking to throw, it's Flagway. Got his man out of the backfield. At midfield, he's got room. Oh, he's getting ahead of steam. 10. Touchdown, Bears. He got a step and just dusted the field.
And you gotta love seeing that if you're the head coach of this team, right? You always want to see your team start fast early in games and then also start fast at the beginning of the 3rd quarter. You had a big lead, you take the ball right away here in the 2nd half, you drive it down the field, and you score. This offense has been dialed in right from the get-go. It's been very impressive to watch.
Number 98, set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Lewis shoots it to the left. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
And man, this home crowd has grown frustrated with what they've seen from this offense. I mean, they just haven't put drives together. They haven't been explosive. And another incompletion, and the clock is ticking. It's running down. They've got to find a way to create some big...
And he throws another interception, his 3rd one of the night. And with the pick 6, touchdown Bears! The DB saw it. He thought, don't drop it, then thought, don't get caught, and he didn't. The pick 6.
Hey, these guys can play offense too now. Look at this. I showed you I can be a wide receiver. Coach might split him out at wide receiver next week after making that big play, but defense, great job making the interception, and you're right, doing something with it. Don't just slide down. Don't be content. Take that thing all the way back, brother.
An unforced error there. They don't get the snap off in time. What a brain cramp. He just lost track of the play clock and gets hit with delay of game on a 2-point conversion attempt. And perhaps a slightly more difficult attempt from the 8. And they knock through the extra point, and they're up 28-7.
That makes the score Baylor 28, Colorado 7. Number 98, set to kick off.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play first snap of the drive from the 25. Here's Lewis to throw. Unloads to the wideout. For the fourth time tonight, it's an interception. Never really got that return.